Hey guys, how are you? I hope you are good and doing well. In the last lecture, we saw how to send emails to multiple recipients in Rails. Now, in this lecture, we will be working on another mailer notification, and that is sending notification email to job seeker users when a job that user has already added to their favorite job list has been removed from the system. Okay, but to do this, first let's fix some association. So in the job model you can see that we have association like user has many saved jobs and user has many a job has many users through user saved jobs. Okay, now instead of this user has many users, what we need to do that we need to define this as a custom association where job belongs to the job seeker, just like we did in the user saved model. Okay, so here you can see that in the user saved model what we did, job seeker class name user. Okay, so we need to do some same thing in the job as well. Okay, so here job seekers. Okay, make it plural because we are defining has many association here. Okay, so now job has many job seekers class name user through user saved jobs. Okay, also we need to add dependent destroy with user saved association, otherwise while destroying a job you will face the exception of foreign key constraint. Okay, why? Because job is the parent model here and user saved job is directly dependent upon him in a one to many relationship. Okay, so whenever you delete a parent you need to maintain the foreign key constraints or the referential integrity. Okay, so to maintain that foreign key constraint or to avoid the foreign key constraint exception, what we need to do here, dependent and destroy. Okay, so now whenever a job will get saved, all of the associated users saved jobs also removed from the database. Okay, and save this. Now, after saving this association, let's come to the company jobs controller. Okay, so open the company jobs controller. Make sure that you are opening the uh, jobs controller within the company namespace. Okay, and here we need to work in the destroy action just like we did in the create action, but here we need some changes. So here you can see that this is the create action implementation, and here we implemented this mailer sending functionality. Okay, but here we need some changes. As in the create action we are fetching all the users who has the notification setting present in the database. Here we only need to do this based on the user who has saved the job being destroyed to their favorite job list, because we already implemented the many to many association within the job and user model using the user saved job model, which is has many throw. Okay, and with this association we can easily find the user associated with the job we are deleting, and we send notification to them only. But the check for existence of notification setting is still required if the user has opted for the notification when a job from his favorite list has been deleted is also needed. Okay, so we can do it like so. Come to the destroy action. Okay, so here is my destroy action, and in this destroy action first we need to check if the job associated with any user or not. Okay, so how we can do that? So there is no direct association between the job and the user, but we can find it using the user saved model. Okay, so here what we will do, that if at the rate job dot user saved jobs dot present. Okay, so this line will check that if there are any user saved jobs present for the job being destroyed or not. Okay, so after this if, now what we need to do, that we need to find the users who has notification setting present in the database. Okay, and the user must opted for the notification for on removal of favorite job. I mean this field on removal, sorry, on removal of favorite job. Okay, so here what we will do, that we need to check users equal to at the rate job dot job seekers. Okay, and why we are getting job dot job seekers? Because we updated the association in the job model, which is has many job seeker. Okay, so job dot job seekers dot joins, here notification setting, sorry, notification setting dot where, and here notification settings, sorry, yeah, notification settings, and then on removal of favorite job. So you can copy the name from migration, or you can directly type it here, but I'm copying. So on removal of favorite job is set to true. Okay, and then what we need to do, we need to find the job, we need to store the job title in a variable. So job title equal to at the rate job dot title. Okay, and then we need to store the company as well. So company equal to at the rate job dot company. Okay, and then end this block. Okay, after getting user list, job title and company, we can delete the job from the database. Now one can think that why I'm taking this job title and the company as a variable. So we will send the notification to the users after destroying the job from the database. So we need the job title and company to show in the mailer, okay, which is we cannot get after destroying the job from the database, and we need these attributes in the mailer. Okay, so that's why we are getting this into the variables first. Okay, now you can use job dot destroy. Okay, and here as the next step, if the user list is not empty, then we can send email for removal of this job. Okay, so you can just copy this snippet from this create action. Okay, and here you can paste it, and let's you can remove this comment, because now we are clear that we are sending email to one by one. Okay, and here we need to change the action name of the mailer. Okay, here you can see that if job dot destroy, then user dot present. Okay, if it is present, then it reads for all the user, and here we need to add the new action mailer name. Okay, so let's say we are using when a user favorite job removed. Okay, when a user favorite job removed. Okay, and copy this name, because we need to implement action into the notification mailer with this name. Okay, and now we need to change the arguments. So user, and then job title, and then company. Okay, so we need these three arguments here. Okay, now we need to create an action in the notification mirror. Okay, so this is the notification mirror, and here what we need to do, def when new user favorite, sorry, when a favorite user job removed. Okay, and change the name into the controller as well. So when a user favorite job removed. Okay, so now in the notification mailer, when a user favorite job removed, and here access the parameters. So first is user, and then job title, and then company. Okay, and now we need to define the variables within the this action. Okay, so what we can do, that at the rate user equal to user, and then at the rate title equal to job title, and then at the rate company equal to company. Okay, now we need to send email here. Okay, so what we will do, just copy this line. Okay, and here paste it. So mail to at the rate user dot email, and subject we need to update. So what we can say, let's say removal of, and then here job title. Okay, so removal of job title from the portal, from the portal. Okay, save it. Now we need to create a template for this mailer action to send as email. Okay, so just copy this name and paste this and create a file within the app views notification mailer with this action name. So just paste it here, and html.erb. So when a user favorite job removed .html.erb. Okay, now let's start implementing this. Okay, so we can get some data from here. So just copy this and paste it here. Now we will update it. So we need the username. So hello at the rate username is fine, and now here we need to update this. So what we will do, that a job with title, and then strong here, title that you have added to your favorite job list. Favorite job list has been removed from the portal by company.name. Okay, so here you can use this syntax. So company.name, I mean which company has removed this job. Okay, so company.name. Okay, and here you can add this dot. Now we need to check, you can remove this one. Okay, so now we need to allow, let the user know that this company has removed this job, but this also has some list of active jobs that you can see or that you can add to your favorite list. Okay, so we can display this line. So here we need to check some condition that if at the rate company dot jobs dot active jobs count is greater than 0. If this count is greater than 0, then we need to display some text here. So now let's put the end here, and here in the p tag we will add some text like there are still some active jobs at, and then strong company dot name present. Okay, there are still some active jobs present at. Okay, and then you can check out those jobs here. Okay, and then we need to add the link. Okay, so link to, and then here, and here what we need to provide, we need to provide the company url. So company url, and then at the rate company. Okay, save it, and now we can add another p tag for some further information, that is like click, and then just copy this link, click here, and now we need to change this path. So what we will do here, that my saved jobs, user saved jobs url to see your favorite job list. Okay, this content may vary depending upon the preference, but this is just the demo content. Okay, so what we are displaying in this mailer template, so let's save this first. So hello username, let's say hello Ravi Singh, a job with title, let some title, and that you have added to your favorite job list has been removed from the portal by the company name. Okay, and now if company has more active jobs after, even after destroying that job, then we can display, then we will display a link to see those job list. Okay, and then click here to see your favorite job list. Okay, so user can also click on this link within the mail itself to go to its favorite list. Okay, and then thanks job portal and so on. Now what we need to do, that we just need to taste our thing. Okay, and that's all we needed at this point. Okay, so here you can see that what we did in the mailer template. So this is the mailer template we implemented, and in the mailer notification we implemented this action, which is when a user favorite job removed, we will trigger this mailer and it will send the email to the users. Okay, and in the jobs controller what we did, you can see here that in the destruction, if first we are checking that if user saved job present, then we are fetching all the users for that job. Okay, I mean the job seeker, we are not even setting for the user present, and the set user has opted for on removal of favorite job is set to true. Okay, then we are fetching job title to display in the mailer, and same for the company as well. Then we are destroying the job from the database, and then we are iterating through the users collection and invoking the mailer to deliver the email to the users. Okay, and then rest we did not change this line. Okay, but this is not going to work. Even though this seems working, or this code seems correct, this will not work. Okay, I mean the implementation in this destroy action will destroy the job and its associated user destroy jobs, but this will not send email to the users, because there is a reason for many to many association, and the join it will perform. Okay, now let me show you why. So first, let's create a new job with the status active. So go to the browser. Okay, and here post a new job. Let's say test job. Okay, and then add some description here. Let's say blah blah blah, and select all the attributes: remote, freshers, salary range, status active, and this option, let's say one. Okay, now if you post the job, okay, you can see that these three user has the notification setting and opted for the new job post notification. Okay, so they're receiving the email, and here you can see that this test job has been added here. Now in the incognito mode, I am signed in with a job seeker user. Okay, so let me go open the incognito mode. So here you can see that this is the job seeker user which do not have that newly created job into the favorite list. So now we need to find that job here. So let's say test job. So here you can see we find this job, and the user has added this job to his saved job list. Okay, and if you now refresh this page, you will see the test job is set to here. Okay, now what we need to do, that since we did all the implementation for mailer within the destroy action, and we created the action notification mailer action as well, and the template as well. Now we need to see that if we delete this job from the database, will it send notification email to the user. Okay, so now let's refresh the page. Okay, and then delete this job. So when you delete this job, you can see that, okay, so the job has been deleted from the database. You can, but you can see that we did not receive any letter opener preview for the email, that template that we created. Okay, and the reason is that if you go to the logs, you can see that it deleted from user saved jobs, where user saved job id is 12, and it deletes the job. Okay, so this thing that you need to know, that whenever you delete a parent record and you edit the dependent destroy with that association, first all the child will get deleted from the database, and then your parent record will get destroyed. Okay, now at line number 57, you can see what we are getting: select users from users, inner join user saved jobs on users, and so on. So this query is still performed when we are trying to iterate the user collection. So for example, you can see that in this line number 57, when we are trying to iterate through this user list, it is still performing this join and so on. But since the job has been deleted from the database, that's why we are not able to see any record here. Okay, so we need to make some correction here to get this thing work. Okay, so first what we need to do, that we need to convert this users collection to a array. So we can convert this using to a. Okay, now we need to make a shallow copy of user collection. Okay, so before destroying the job, what we can do here, that we will add a array here. Let's say notifiable users equal to users dot dup. Okay, now let me tell you that what we did here. So first, we here till this point we will get a active record collection of the records. Okay, and then we are using it, converting it to a array. Okay, so now it is no longer a active record collection object, and it is a array object now. Okay, and then we are copying, we are doing a shallow copy of users collection. Okay, now we need to replace the notifiable user with users in the if condition in the each iterator. Okay, so just copy this. Okay, and then paste it here. Okay, so now our shallow copy of this user collection will be iterated, and it will be used to send the email to the user. Okay, now save this change, and then we will create another job, and then add this to a favorite job a user. Okay, so let's do that. So repeat the process. So here let's post a new job. Let's say test job 2, test job 2, some description, and then some job type. job location, applicable for intermediate, salary range, so total position, and the status is active. Okay, so first, when you click on that, you will get three more notifications. So now close all these notifications. Okay, and now go to the incognito mode, where we, so if you refresh this, you can see that this job has been, that the previous job has been removed from the favorite list. Now let's try to find test job 2. Okay, so you will get this test job 2. Add this job to the favorite list of this user. Okay, and if you come to here, you will refresh, you will see this test job has been added to his favorite list. Okay, now what we need to do, that come to that list again, and this time let's try to remove this job from the database. Okay, so here you can see, when you click on the delete job and when you click OK, you will see that the job has been deleted from the database, and we receive this email that, hello Stephen Porus, a job with the title test job 2 that you have added to your favorite job list has been removed from the portal by this company, and there are still some active jobs present at that the company name, and you can check out the jobs here. Okay, but since we do not have this, let's open this template in the let's say the incognito mode. Okay, so now if you click here, that user clicked on the email and click on the link, and he is now at the company's job index, company's detail page, where he can see other jobs on the company portal. Okay, and if user click on this, user will be redirected on his favorite job list. Okay, so if you refresh this list, so you will see that the test job 2 has been removed. Okay, so this is how we can send a notification to the user when a job has been deleted, which is already saved to his favorite list. Okay, so since this mailer is not this mailer notification is not straightforward as the previous ones. Okay, but I hope here you learned few things like handling the foreign key constraint and creating a shallow copy of collections and converting the active record collection to the array and these complex things. Okay, so I hope this helps you, and this is a quite long lecture, but it has the things that you must know. So thanks for watching this, and we will meet into the next lecture. Till then, tata, goodbye, take care, and stay safe.